G'day, hi and welcome. Okay, interesting. Alright, so it's pop bottle day again today. I don't know what today's going to be like, if I'm going to be able to get any grass cut today, but the ground's so, it rained all day yesterday. There was a bit of a thunderstorm. Today's chicken day, so my dad's going to get the chickens. So yeah, and I'm heading to pay my credit card, and then hopefully on the way back, if the sun comes out for at least an hour, it might just dry up everywhere I need to cut, providing the lawnmower's fixed. So I got the sort of the last of the pop cans. I got some new ones, obviously, but it's probably the smallest load I took, but still there's quite a bit. There's 3 big garbage bags, about 3/4 full each, and then there's that the big clear bags. I don't like those big clear bags. I'll tell you why. You can't fit them in the car. It's like they're just too bulky. But these little bags, for now on, I'm going to put them all in the little bags because they're easier to pack in the car. Yeah, so yesterday it was rained all day. I was in my I might as well call it my wetsuit, my rain suit. I stayed fairly dry, but man, that really wipes you out. Whippersnipping in the rain like that. Both whippersnippers. I notice Nippy Shark, not Snippy Shark, but Nippy Shark. When it's raining, if you touch the kill switch, you get a bit of a zap. I guess there must be that's a pretty old machine. That's an old whippersnipper, so it's probably the wires are grounding out of it. But they ran fine. I whippersnipped all years. I did all that. Look at that. Looks good. That looks so good. Look at that. That looks good. The clumps left are actual flowers and stuff. So, but yeah. So I did that yesterday. Kind of a bit of a miserable day, but I got my full day in yesterday, which means now that I'm off to pay my credit card. I know I've been talking about that, driving everybody nuts with that, but I like to talk about things. Oh, here's me brother working on the parking lot. Yeah, so the road's dry, so that's good. But with the clouds like this, you know, I don't know what's going to happen, but at least if I can get today in, tomorrow's a given, rain or shine, it doesn't matter, because my one client, like if I don't have stuff to do outside, there's like all kinds of other projects, like tons and tons of projects, right? So it's like, okay, if it's raining real bad, you can work in the garage and get this done for me, you know, whatever, paint a little stand or something, right? I'm like, okay, you know, whatever. So it gives me my time, right? I might have a little extra rain or shine. I might be doing some what's called garden bed trimming, where you get like it's like a really short handled straight spade, and doing ditches with the lawnmower. Oh god, that's murdersome. Yeah. All the oil ends up in the carburetor. You got black smoke coming out of your lawnmower. But anyway, the thing is like this week, like there's only one client that I really can't do in the rain, because it's with my buddy and I, where he's on the riding mower and the bagger, doing the bagger, right? And if the grass is wet at all, you can't really do it. This client today, I could sort of, well, if it's soaking wet, there's not much I can do, except for maybe wait till the evening, and hopefully, usually I don't like to start there till about 10:30, 11, because I accomplished two things this week. Okay, so my goal yesterday was to, considering we're still in May and I still got 3 more days technically left in May to work, was to get past the minimum $1,500 minimum that I wanted to make this month, which I did by about $60. So give tomorrow, the next day, and the next day. I'll probably make maybe $1,700 or $1,800 by the end of the month, which is above what I needed to make. So that sets me into June. That sets me ahead for June, right? I've got $100 on September's expenses, so I'm up to September, right? So I'm 3 months ahead, not bad. Well, once I pay June, so it'll be 3 months ahead. I want to be like 6 months to 2 years ahead, but that takes a long time, right? I have my driver's license renewal money ready, so I got that, and either the plate or the insurance for this car ready. So I still got to get either the money for the plate or the insurance for this car done by either this month or next month, and then the money's just sitting there waiting, so I don't get blindsided like I did last year to get all these expenses all at once. The truck, I will park it rather than insure it. See, what I can do is insure it for a month and then park it for a year, right? Now you can kind of cheat like that until I can get the truck fixed, right? For June, I want to, even if I can't get it done in June, I want to get the money to have my truck looked at by the end of June, right? And for June, I want to see if I can get $600 on the credit card down, right? That's the goal. The minimum is 200, right? Anything above 200 is like, exceeding. So my goal for this month was to get $500 onto the credit card, right? So how did I do? Well, I could do the $500, but I'm not going to. I'm going to do the same as last month, $460. That way I still have $20 for gas for the car and $20 for me for the next 2 days. So it's like, okay, like I'm ahead. If you spend every cent on your debt, you can run yourself into trouble. And I don't want to start tapping into other things that I've saved up for. Like I'm like a squirrel with my money, right? So I put like something aside here in a bag, something aside here in a bag, something over here in an account, something over here in an account. And it's like, okay, that account is for this, that account is for that. The AdSense has been helping me out a little bit. I mean, I'm not getting very much, so far about every 2 months I've been getting an AdSense. But if I can get it every month, would you have to have $100 minimum